Welcome back, everyone, to this edition of Try Hard Trucking with me, ZiKZ, where they say of me, he does the best he can with what he's got, which is not a lot of talent. I agree. But it is a lot of, I'm trying to think of something positive I got, but I'm in quite a situation here. I almost rolled over. I was able to save myself. I think what I might do is back up a little bit, detach the trailer, bring the truck around, and then hitch the trailer and drag it on the winch. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Back up just a little bit, which will get the trailer, not so much that the trailer is going to tip, but just enough that I can get around it. Okay, now detach it. Okay, and the trailer is now level. Put the all-wheel drive on. And now very, very carefully get away from the trailer, which is not proving to be easy. And if I catch that rock, I could be in trouble. So let's try not to catch the rock. Oh, clench horn. Sorry about that. Okay, and this is where I was trying to drive last time, but I'm stuck on the rock. This is where I was trying to go last time, but it was not worth trying to go this way to avoid the mud. And I almost tipped over. If you missed the last episode, on my homepage, youtube.com/@RollCageTV, I have lots of playlists, including I have a whole section on SnowRunner, but I also have, and the section off my homepage in SnowRunner has SnowRunner episodes in bingeable order from each region. Yes, got it. There is also, however, on my homepage, a featured games list, and SnowRunner is on there. You're going to probably have to open the page a little bit. It has a featured games section, and I can't move into trailer mode because I'm not creating a trailer. I'll make sure you don't get this too close. If you just happen to miss an episode of 2 of SnowRunner, you can catch up with the latest episodes by going to that playlist, because that playlist is in order of most recent at the top. So if you missed the last episode, you're watching this on YouTube shortly after it came out, you can either try to scroll back through all of my SnowRunner episodes, or probably what's easier is to simply go to that. Too far away. Are you kidding me? No, not the winch. Not the winch. No. No, I'm definitely too far away. Stop! Yay! As I was saying, on my homepage, featured games, SnowRunner, you'll have to open the section up because it's near the end. And you can catch up, watch just the latest episodes if you missed a couple, or go to the SnowRunner section on my homepage and binge an entire season. Why not? You got nothing better to do with your life. Let's hope that's not true. Anyway, I publish like 13 videos a week, 13, 14 videos a week on my homepage. So if you scroll back on my homepage under the video section, it can be hard to keep up with, oh, I'm only interested in SnowRunner videos. I have to dig my way through all these other motorcycle videos and civilization videos and whatever. So those playlists are there to make it a little bit easier for you to just watch the games you want. Also, some of the older games I play, there are playlists for those games off of in my featured game section that are also in bingeable order. So if you want to watch my entire Minecraft Let's Play series, you can, go to featured games Minecraft, and that'll give me my Minecraft playlist, etc. Lots of stuff out there. So, I have been streaming and posting content for over 4.5 years now, and I'm still not very good at it. You can probably tell. I've been doing my intro for 4.5 years, my outro for 4.5 years, and I still can't get it right. I've been playing SnowRunner for over a year, and still not very good at it. Okay, this is a mess. Why did I think it was a good idea to use this truck? I'm afraid I'm not going to be able to winch to anything. Maybe? That's it, huh? Okay. Well, that got me out of the mud. I have a much more capable truck I could have used, but this was already sitting there with one, this was already sitting there with one metal roll near it, so I figured, well, I'll just use this truck to pick up the rest of the metal rolls and then come over here. That was a mistake. If I leave this truck here, I'll have a vehicle at every one of these construction sites, so I'll be able to switch to it and find out what's there. That's the only way to find out the inventory, I think. Yeah, I forgot how muddy this was. No. Here, please. Thank you. I'm almost to the road. Almost there. Almost there. Are we there yet? We're getting there. All right. We got her. It is all baklava from here. A piece of sweet. No, it's not really. Baklava isn't really a cake. Oh, I used to love baklava. Oh, I used to eat a lot of baklava. You don't know what baklava is? Look it up! I'm not your Google daddy. It's a sweet pastry. Okay, now on the ice I should be good. This does have ice tires on it. Or ice tires. Chain tires. I could have just left the stuff unpacked. You know, I didn't have to. I could have packed. What do I have? 3 of them? You know, I only have 3 of them. I could have packed all 3. Whoa, 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 whoa. Slippery. I could have just packed all 3 in the bed. I would have had to stack them unpacked funny. Now we're losing control. This vehicle is very fast when it's unladen. It's barely unladen. But I can use those scout wheel to get places. Okay, here we go. And now what I said was I was going to use it to do the metal rolls. And I changed my mind because it just so happens I've got another Mastodon sitting right here that can use this trailer. So I am going to instead open the storehouse. I'm going to load up or unload why does it say one available? Cargo to unload. Is that not packed? Oh, that cargo wasn't packed. Why did I unpack it? Because I messed it up somehow. Okay, fair enough. Now, can I, if I put that on the I'm curious about this, but I don't think it's going to work. Can I put the metal rolls on the loading platform and have it recognize that it's on the loading platform? I don't think so. I can't quite get it there anyway. So I'm not going to do it. And all right, now I can come here and say I want to make 2 metal beams. Blammo. Not enough cargo in the storehouse. What? There are 4 metal rolls in stock. What? I need 2 metal rolls to make 1 metal beam, right? It says times 2. Am I making metal rolls, not metal beams? Did I get this backwards? I'm stunned. I'm reading your chat here. When I almost rolled, is that a reference back to your other chat? And I say. I thought you constructed metal beams. Apparently, this is used to construct metal rolls. Alrighty, then. Well, this wasn't very handy. I was trying to make the metal beams, not the metal rolls. Okay, let's stop the engine. I've got plenty of metal rolls. let's go to some place that is at another construction site. Concrete blocks, concrete slabs, and they take cement, 0 to 2, okay? Go back to the ZiKZ, or the Brigadier. They make metal rolls out of metal beams. Right? The ingredients are metal beams. You get 2 of them for 1 metal beam. I got it backwards. After all this, I got it backwards. No, wrong thing. Right, the picture is what you make. Below the picture is the recipe. Gotta erase what's here. No, this is not right. It's exactly the opposite. To get metal beam. Go back over to that one. Yes, I'm actually writing on a piece of paper because I'm old school. Yes, it takes 1 metal beam. Gives you metal roll. Should make this an arrow. Yes, gives you metal roll times 2. Okay. Well, heck. So am I going to really need that many metal rolls? I don't need metal rolls at all for this task. But hopefully somewhere I will need metal rolls. I bought out all the metal rolls that are on this map. Is my engine still running? Oh, good. All right. Yeah. That is just the kind of thing I would do. They need metal beams, not metal rolls. They need not metal rolls. They need metal rolls times 4, and I just happen to have 4 of them. All of it is the conveyor belt section. I'm not going to do that now. I think it's just the conveyor belt that needs the metal rolls. Well, let's show me that there's metal rolls there. Was I wrong about that? That is the only... Why is there a factory for making metal rolls when there were already metal rolls on the map? It's okay. I'm fine. It's okay. I know! My head hurts! You're right, squirrel. Okay. They have not metal beams. They have 3 metal beams. So I'm going to want to to get some from there. They have an unlimited number of metal beams. I don't have any metal beams. Rolled steel factory. Ah, it does show that they have 4 metal rolls in stock. Okay. Crafting zone, they make metal rolls. But it doesn't show what the ingredients are. The ingredients are metal beams. But I don't need to make metal rolls. Maybe on the next... They have just cargo containers right now. And that's it. Okay. So, I'm not going to do the... It just gets in the way to fix the conveyor belt. But I do need metal beams. And how many metal beams do I need? 6. And how many can I get here? Oh, that's not far away at all. I can get 3 here. And I think that's the only place that have metal beams other than the infinite source ones. Just double checking all the warehouses and stuff. They don't have cargo, do they? No. Okay. So they have 3 there. Ugh. Am I gonna drag this thing again? No, I'm gonna go to the trailer store. Take this over the trailer store. I'm going to sell this trailer. Here's the plan. I've got that other ZiKZ sitting there. I'm going to come here. I'm going to sell this trailer. I am going to buy a maintenance trailer, of course. I'm going to stop the engine. I'm going to refuel. I don't have any repairs to make, so I'm going to sell the maintenance trailer. Then I'm going to pull over here out of the way, but with a tow hold into this place so I can see quickly what the recipe is, even though I have it written down. I can see if they have ingredients, because it doesn't show you when they have ingredients, I don't think. Maybe it does. It doesn't show you the recipe, but that's why I wrote it down. Okay. Stop the engine. And that'll be out of the way, because I'm not going to need a crane for it. Okay, so that's there. Now, I am going to change truck. I'm too far away. Let's make it morning. Wrong one. Go to this one. And back up. And I need 3 metal beams, right? No, I need 6 metal beams. 6? Okay, well that's fine. I'm going to get 3 at a time. Because I can get a 4-slot trailer to get to. And I can get 3 of them to this place right here. And then I can get the other 3 from somewhere else. So I don't need fuel or repairs. And unfortunately, what this means is the trailer I'm going to have to buy, because I don't have much choice, is this one. I hate this trailer. But it's the only 4-slot trailer that's not a semi-trailer that I can get. Scrolling again, just in case they released a DLC. That's a different trailer, because I hate this trailer. 8 slots? Wow! An 8-slot semi-trailer? Oh my goodness, I'll be using this for something. It requires a saddle high. And it's really unwieldy. I've never seen that before. Two-slot. Yeah, unfortunately, the one I have to buy is the one that I hate because it's unwieldy, but it's the one that makes sense. Okay, turn my lights on. Now, let's mark the path. It's not far. It's just right down there. Gonna grab 3 of them. Not gonna make metal rolls out of them. Somehow I have to get to... What is in this warehouse? Wooden planks. I got plenty of wood. Okay, so I'm going to go there, and then I'm going to deliver them here. And then I'm going to somehow get there. Unless there's metal beams on the other map that are just laying around, which if there are, I'll be sad. Go there and get the other 3 I need. Okay, first of all, let's go down here. This will be the easy part. That 8-slot is so hard to navigate, it's great for bulk transport to another truck at the trailhead. Yeah, it looked like it was incredibly unwieldy to navigate. And it's a saddle high, so yeah. Probably not on this map. Depending, but I'm sure there are some maps where it would be very useful to use. Thanks for the heads up, though. Where did you try to use it? If there were maps that were more open and didn't have all the muddy trails with trees and stuff, you know. Here. And back here. And back here. I don't think I'm gonna need fuel on the way, so I'm not gonna bother. Go to the trailer store. Just gonna go however this goes to get there. I never remember how to get there. If you like the background music, crinklesmusic.com, you can buy a bunch of stuff. If it seems monotonous after a 6-hour stream, it is crinklesmusic.com. If you would listen to their album Soundtrack from a Box, 21, 23, and 24, leave suggestions for 3 songs from each of those. I'll give you a shout out. And I will give you an acknowledgement in YouTube videos and make you a VIP on Twitch for a month if I use any of your suggestions. Right now, all my songs come from Volume 22, so I'm looking for suggestions for 21, 23, and 24. You believe Wisconsin, and I got it stuck on the dam in Michigan. Oh, yeah, the dam in Michigan. Yeah, that's a tight corner. That would be a tricky thing to navigate. Yeah, I could definitely see that. That damn Michigan dam. Yeah. All right. This one is tricky enough to navigate. It's really five slots long, but you can't use the front of it. All right, let's go. Let's go get my beams. I got rolls sitting there. I gotta remember they're there. In fact, I've got all the rolls I will need for this map. They're just gonna sit there. They're not in the right place. I suppose I could take them down here to get them closer, but I'm not. Well, I finished part 1 of this thing. All I need to do is get 6 metal beams and then like 100,000 wooden planks, which are all around the map. Where do you get small pipes? Can you make them out of metal rolls or metal beams? Well, there's probably some, hopefully there's limited quantity somewhere, because I like to only use the limited quantity items if I can. Strip them off the map, because I leave behind only memories and tire tracks and not loose cargo. Footprints, only leave behind footprints. No litter. I don't want any litter left on the map. And by litter, I mean... Is that the way I go? And by litter, I mean valuable cargo. All those framing sites, yeah, they're litter to me. Get rid of them. They're ugly. Oh, you were going to build a house here? Forget it. You took too long. It's mine now. You know, after a flood, you would think people would want to rebuild. And just going around tearing down the houses that they're trying to rebuild, that just seems wrong. This game is evil in a certain way, isn't it? Yeah, I'm looking for some, I need some wood for this corporate factory here. Oh, well, there was this guy who was trying to rebuild his house over there. You can grab his wood. He's out of town. He's visiting relatives in the States right now. Yeah. That's basically what it comes down to. Bricks? Forget it. Guy comes back to his home. Wait a minute, isn't this where I was building my house? He comes back with a load of wood he picked up, you know, from somewhere else. Went to Alberta or something. Drove all the way from Alberta back to Yukon with wood to finish off his house. He gets back to the Yukon, it's like, oh, sorry. I guess you should have brought more wood with you, huh? Or, you know what you could do? You could just drop off the wood you got here. We'll take care of it for you. Don't worry. It'll be fine. It'll be under our watchful management. Metal beams. 3 left. No. There we go. Yeah, when I first saw that, these framing houses you're supposed to tear down. It's like, okay, what is the backstory for this? Why is it you're tearing down people's half-built houses again? This is a service to who? I'm getting a drink here. Anyway. I leave nothing but footprints and tire tracks, so I tear down all the houses I can tear down. I pick up all the loose cargo I can pick up. This is the sister truck. This is the pink lady. We got the blue Baron and the pink lady. This is the pink lady. I'm turning here, right? I'm turning here? They're two identical 612H Mastodons. All my vehicles are paid DLC vehicles. That's part of the easy mode concept. I don't necessarily recommend you buy a bunch of DLC, but this DLC is worth it. I think. It's like $3.99 or something US. I think it's also like, you know, in the EU, same in euros, in UK, same in pounds. I don't know what it is in different currencies, but it's US $3.99, I believe. Probably can get it on sale for less than that. But you see how difficult that other, if you're watching earlier, you'll see how difficult it was for that other one to get through here. And it was just carrying metal rolls. I am full of metal beams, which are much heavier. They are packed, I didn't unpack them. And you see how this Mastodon just pulls its way through, no problem. Winch? I don't know, I never heard of the thing. One thing you do have to do, though, is kick the clutch every so often. It has a tendency to stick in fourth gear when it really should be dropping gears down. Let's kick the clutch. You see the speedrunners do this. They're constantly doing this. They're constantly kicking the clutch in to try to get the thing to change gears in whatever truck they're in. And there are speedrunners that do this game. Oh, I was starting to say... there we go. There are speedrunners that play the game. You go to speedrun.com, you'll see mostly people speedrun the tutorial, but there's one person and one person only that speedruns the entire regions, or he sped run the first 3 regions. I don't know how far he did, but it's only one person that's on the list. So if you want to come in second place on speedrun.com, so you got the second highest, it's open. There's only one person that's done it. I don't know what the criteria is even. I don't know who's on the committee that gets to decide what the criteria is. Maybe he's the only guy on the committee. He just won't let anybody else in. Oh, sorry. Invalid. You didn't do it, you know, in your... To get on speedrun.com, you have to videotape yourself doing it in your boxer shorts and nothing else. That's the criteria. The committee voted for that. We all decided. Oh, who's on committee? Well, right now it's just me. Oh, how do you get on committee? Well, you get on the committee by a majority vote of the committee. That's how. But you're the only one on the committee. Yeah, I make up a majority vote, and you're not part of the committee, so go away. I'm the speedrunner here. I have the high score, in fact, the only score for all of these regions. No, actually, the guy is I love watching full region speedruns, so I'm not trying to make fun of the guy. It's odd that there's only one person doing them. The full region replays, and they're like 4 years old or something, 5 years old when the game first came out, and so I think the only regions that are there are the first 3 regions. But I like long play speedrun, so I could sit here, I could record all of this, I could have saved all of my VODs to make sure there were no cuts. and send them all in, all 90 episodes or 110 episodes from Michigan, 110 hours of VODs, send it in and say, well, I'm in second place on the speed run list. I know you got through all of Michigan in an hour and a half, and it took me 100 hours, but you know, that's still good enough for second place, right? Technically. I don't know. I'm not active on the SnowRunner Discord very much. I mean, they have a pet channel. Of course, I check out all the pet channels, but... maybe there's another place to maintain speed runs for this game. But speedrun.com is just kind of a catch-all for a lot of games. It isn't necessarily where the real speedrunners for that particular game hang out. I go to speedrun.com to see. Like, for example, I like watching GoldenEye 007, old Nintendo 64 game. My ex-stepkids, I got them Nintendo 64. My ex-wife's kids. I don't know what way to say that is. And got them GoldenEye, and I played it a lot. I love that game. You can play it on the Xbox now, officially. There was a Xbox Live Arcade release that was a beta that somebody got a hold of. But you can actually play it on the Xbox as of like 2 years ago, 3 years or something. Anyway, the official speedrun site for GoldenEye and its spiritual sequel, Perfect Dark, which was made by the same company, is not. All the speedruns you see, the official speedruns are not on speedrun.com. They're on a site called The Elite. It's like the-elite, maybe dash something.net or something. I don't know. Look up The Elite GoldenEye. And GoldenEye Speedrun, The Elite, or something like that. Google it yourself. I don't know what it is. I'm not your Google daddy. Go look it up. I still have the cargo right now. I should make sure I still have it. I flipped something I was towing earlier. Okay, now this might be a tricky section, because this kind of goes down and back up. So I got to take this. If I hit the wrong rock in the wrong place, I could be in trouble. I got to it. Am I there yet? I'm close. Almost there. I see the chimney. And again, to show you guys how to turn this thing around easily. I'm assuming I'm going to still want this, because I need 3 more metal beams. So let me pull in here. I got lots of room, so I'm pulling on the side of this other truck. And get up pretty far. Not too far. Farther than that. Okay, that's good. Give myself a little maneuvering room. And it's not how you do it. Unload all the cargo. Now, detach the trailer. This is a trick I learned from Wezel on Wheels. Shout out to Wezel. On my YouTube homepage, you'll see featured channels list. He's definitely on there. He learned it from somebody named Space Pirate, spelled with an 8. But that person doesn't do content anymore, so not sure. I don't know exactly where these are, but back up a little farther. Attach the winch side to side. Yay. Pull the winch a little bit. And now you can just drive. Keep the winch nice and taut. And look at this. It's easy. This is easy mode. Oh, I pulled the winch a little bit too tight. Well, that's okay. I'll be fine. If I had cargo in here I was trying to turn around, then I would want to be a little bit more careful. But, you know, I don't care. Now, I'm going to go this way, and then I'm going to find out, no, I want to go the other way to get the metal beams. So maybe I should just stop the engine and go look around. How do I want to get down here? Yeah, I don't really want to go all the way around. There is no good way to cross except over to here. And then I can go to here and get across here. But that means going down to this icy slope, which I can do, cross here, but then you have to go all the way over there, or I have to find a place to cross here, which is really difficult, or I have to go back all the way around here anyway to get to this bridge. I can get to here. I know I can get to here. But then to get to here, there is a place to ford, I think, but I don't remember where it is. But I have to come to this bridge. So if I've got to do all that anyway, go down the icy slope, come over here, get to here, go there. Yeah, I might as well just go back the way I came. This time 47 minutes. Okay, I will mark this. I am going to come here to get the last 3 metal beams because there is no other source of metal beams on this map. I will verify again. Maybe on the next map, but not on this map. I'm guessing they're not at the logging stations. No metal beams. No metal beams. That's a misclick. Those in the metal beam place. And they've got an unlimited supply. Oh, they have small pipes too. Well, right now I'll get these. Then I'll figure something else out to get the pipes. And they don't have metal beams. And they do not give you metal beams. Even though I thought otherwise. Okay, I'm triple checking everywhere. Okay, so where am I going? I am going to take this trailer because it's the only way I can get 3 metal beams all at once. And this is not a place that I want to take too many detours. Okay. I am going to get to here, maybe, because I'll need it to fuel up. I'll just mark here, and then we'll see. Well, if I have enough fuel to get there, I'll have enough fuel to get all the way to here, I think. I might have to stop at the trailer store on the way back. So get from there to there, I need to go across this bridge. And then to get to this island, I need to cross this bridge. Another thing I could do is not come down here, drop off the trailer, will that be easier? It might be easier come down here, drop off the trailer, recover the truck, and then get over to there. Because that's a lot easier to get there. I'm not above that. I'm definitely not above that. I'm going to sell this trailer, recover the truck, buy it again. And then magically jump over to here. And then magically, not so magically, come over to, not the concrete plant, to here, and get the metal beams that way. Because I'm playing in easy mode. So that's the plan for the next episode. I'm over 50 minutes. So, well, I still had to turn this around because I want to sell it. I don't want to just leave laying around the map. So, next episode, attach to this, take it back to the trailer store, sell it, get more fuel. No, don't have to get more fuel. Recover back to the garage, which is taking the warped shortcut. It's the airlift to the garage. And then buy the trailer again there and go get it, the cargo. So that's the idea. If you're watching on Twitch, stick around. I got 1 more hour to go. If you watch, believe it or not, if you're watching on YouTube, that's going to be it for this YouTube episode. The next episode will have a big announcement. I will announce at the start of the next episode something big concerning SnowRunner. And no, it's not, well, for one, it's not that big, but two, it's not a bad thing, it's a good thing. If you're watching on Twitch, stick around after the break, you'll get to hear the big announcement. So, yeah, Twitch, stick around, YouTube, next episode. Either way, oh, wait, next episode is going to be the next weekday at 6 p.m., or no, at noon U.S. Central Time, which is almost always 6 p.m. in the UK and almost never 0600 hours the next day in New Zealand, but it is plus or minus an hour depending on the time of year. Thanks to Daylight Savings Time. Thanks all of you for watching. Either way, I will see you then.